We've got a lot to get through today. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another haul video. I just haven't been able to help myself lately and I've been on a major online shopping spree. So I've been on a bit of a shopping bender lately. I did end up getting a 20% off coupon from Ulta that includes prestige brands. So I ended up ordering a lot of the stuff that I wanted to get from the Sephora VIB sale at Ulta just because I like their point system better, but then that sort of just kick-started a downhill spiral and I have, gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different places that I've ordered from. So this is gonna end up being a super long video, but if you're interested in what I have hauled lately, then just keep watching. Just to address the elephant in the room, I was playing around with my makeup and I still wanted to film. I get that my makeup kind of looks like shiz, but I did still want to film, and yeah, the blending wasn't going so well today. Alright, so I'm going to go from smallest box to biggest. The first one is this from Paula's Choice. I ordered this Resistant Anti-Aging 1% Retinol Booster from them. I just got done using a different retinol serum from them that I liked, but not as much as one of the other retinols that I was using, so I wanted to try a different retinol from them. And again, this is the 1% retinol booster. I have used this twice now. I did pop into this box and I like it. This is definitely super drying on the skin, so I'm going to try and do this every other day until my skin gets used to it. But so far, and again, it's just 2 days, so far I do like this. Next up, I have a box from Beautylish. And I ordered, I think, 4 items from Beautylish. I did pop into this to swatch a couple of the items already, and I can tell you already, I'm going to return these 2 highlighters from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I just do not like the formula of these. So I ended up ordering the shade Ice Cold as well as Peach Goddess, but again, I'm going to return both of them, which is a shame. I actually do like both of the shades. I just, like I said, I hate the formula. They are a huge size pan, which is awesome. You get a ton of product. This is ice cold, but it is literally such a thick, powdery consistency. And look, it's super streaky. So I don't know if maybe I just got 2 bad ones, but that just doesn't even apply well. And I did try applying this with a brush as opposed to swatching it with my finger. I tried applying it with a brush to my face and I just, it just sits on top of your skin. It looks super chunky, and again, I'm just not a fan of the formula, and I will be returning both of those. Let me know in the comment box below if you like this formula or if you have tried it and agree with me or disagree. Oh, I like the Peach Goddess, but again, I just do not like this formula. I did finally pick up something from The Ordinary. I picked up the lactic acid 5% plus HA 2%. I have not tried this yet simply because I just started that retinol. I want to sort of let my skin adjust to that and make sure I don't dry it out too much, but this is what this looks like. I'm excited to try this, and I can let you guys know in a future video once I get started on this if I like it. I forgot I had stuff from Inglot that I ordered too that I just threw into this because you can order Inglot off of Beautylish. But the last thing I ordered from Beautylish was this highlighter from RMS Beauty that I think I'm also going to return. Just because, so this is the Living Luminizer. It looks like this, and it's sort of like a cream highlighter, and I just feel like this barely shows up on my skin. I know it's supposed to be like a dewy sort of luminizer, but it just it applies well with my finger when I do it on my hand, but then I tried to do it on the side of my face and it just didn't work that well. So I'm going to give this a couple more tries, but I may end up returning this guy as well. So like I said, I did order a couple of things from Inglot. The first is this gel eyeliner in the shade 94. It's basically like a gold champagne sort of gel eyeliner. I like to use this on my lower lash line because it stays and it makes me look more awake. I obviously have dipped into this if you couldn't tell. I really like Inglot's gel liners. They stay put forever. In fact, sometimes days later, I'm still trying to get it off of my eye. So then I also picked up this pigment from Inglot. It is the Pure Pigment eyeshadow in shade 111, which is this beautiful bright pink color. And I don't know why I even got this, because I can't really think of a time that I'll use this, but it was just so pretty. And I just wanted it at the time. This is, I don't even know if you'll be able to tell with my lights, of course. But it's just, this is really pretty here. There, maybe. It's got like this pinky purple shift to it that I just love. Yeah, I'm gonna open up this Makeup Forever Z palette that I ordered. And it's gonna have a few more Inglot things, and then it also has some things from Makeup Forever that I ordered. But from Inglot, I also ordered 2 of their single eyeshadows in these beautiful berry and red shades. I've never tried Inglot eyeshadows, but I've heard really good things. There's those swatched. So I just wanted to try a couple out. I figured red tones, you can't go wrong. So I just have those 2, and if you're curious, this is in the shade 607. And then this more purpley berry tone one is in the shade 450. They have tons and tons of single shadows. So then from Makeup Forever, I picked up during their Friends and Family sale, I picked up 3 of their single like refillable pan blushes. Picked up 3 of the refillable blushes, and then I also picked up their Pro Light Fusion in the shade 1. I've been eyeing this for a really long time. Their Friends and Family was 25% off, so I picked this up rather than waited for the Sephora VIB sale where I only would have gotten 20% off. This is what the highlighter looks like. It has a nice pink shift to it, which is like my favorite type of highlight. So I've been eyeing this for a really long time, and I'm super, super excited to finally add this to my collection. Again, then I ordered the refillable blushes. This one up here is in B110. This is like the peachy orangey sort of shade. And then this pink shade, if you're seeing laundry fly, my daughter's making a mess. What shade is this? So this middle sort of just natural pink shade is in the shade B206, and then this dark color, or not even dark, but this color at the bottom is in S300. You really can't even see these swatched on my hand. I just went with super, super natural blushes because with the exception of what's on my face right now, which is just ridiculous, I look like a clown. I do like more natural blushes because I tend to get a little heavy-handed and it doesn't go so well for me. So I picked up, again, 3 of those natural blush shades from Makeup Forever. I absolutely love this Z palette, if you will, from Makeup Forever. It's their extra large. It's only $14 for this. It's super, super sturdy, and it's got just obviously so much space to fill with single eyeshadows, blushes, highlights, whatever. So I really like this too. If you guys are looking for a Z palette or just a magnetic palette, I would highly recommend checking out the Makeup Forever one. So I have yet to try a Zoeva palette. So I finally bit the bullet and ordered a palette from Zoeva, and I ordered the Cocoa Blend palette. This is what she looks like. I have swatched it. Super beautiful. I love all of the shades in here. I like that you have your couple of reds. You definitely have your blacks, so you can do smoky looks. You have, you know, a nice taupey brown. Now that I've literally named off like every shade in here, I just absolutely love this palette. The colors just speak to me so much. Here, I'll swatch. Here is, there's that red shimmer, and that was just like a 1-finger swatch, and then we'll do a matte. So on the end of my hand here, there is this color swatched out. So I haven't played with this yet. I've just swatched it, but I'm really excited to dig into this and create some fun looks. I think this is a nice neutral palette that you can create obviously neutral looks with, or you can definitely make some fun looks for the holidays. So I'm really excited about this. And yeah, next up, I made an order from Colourpop. I finally bit the bullet and ordered one of their pressed shadow palettes. I ordered the Element of Surprise shadow palette, and this is the one that looks like this. I actually was kind of surprised at the size of this. I don't know, looking at pictures online, I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but the pans actually are not that big. It's going to look bigger to you guys probably on the screen, but if you can tell, like, this is like, let's see. Here is a Makeup Geek shadow. Well, I don't even know if that's a very good example. This is smaller than I expected, but anyway, I thought that these colors, again, some berries and some neutrals, some warm shades that I really like. But I also like that they popped in these fun colors as well. Let's see what the pink swatch is like. Ooh, that actually swatched really, really well, not streaky at all. So if you guys would like to see a review on this palette, let me know. I haven't, again, really dived into play with this one at all. I've just swatched a couple of these shades. Excited to finally try out the Colourpop pressed shadows. I know I have their Super Shock pigment shadows, which are not my favorite, but I'm excited to give this little palette a try. It's a nice, cute little size, but I just expected it to be a little bit bigger. Alright, next up I ordered 2 palettes from Juvia's Place, right? Yes. So I ordered the new Saharan 2 palette by her, and while I was on the site, I decided to also pick up the Magic palette. Here they are right here. I am currently working on a review for this palette. I want to start reviewing more on my channel, so I'm working on a review for the new Saharan 2, but look how beautiful this palette is. And when I swatched this blue shade, I was like dead. Like, look how beautiful that is. And the camera, obviously with my lights, isn't even doing it justice. And then here, let me just swatch a matte shade for you. Like seriously, like I can't even. That's amazing. So that is the Saharan 2, and then the Magic palette has been out for a little bit. But if you guys are curious, this is what the Magic palette looks like. Definitely some fun colors in there. I thought something that would push me out of my comfort zone a little bit, so I picked that up as well. Alright, then I also ran to CVS, and I actually have never really tried anything from LA Girl. So I picked up a few items from LA Girl. I picked up this glazed lip paint, as well as their Pro Conceal concealer, just because I've heard so many great things about this. And then I also saw this blush contour palette there. This is called the Spice palette. So I thought this would be a fun fall colored palette. Figured I'd give this a try. Sorry, you cannot hear me over Missy over here. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Then I also picked up the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Foundation to give this a test. And then I also picked up a Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. This is in Comfort Zone. So many people rave about this, so I decided to grab this and give it a try. We are on to my Ulta box, but there's a lot in here. So we're gonna fly through this. Oh shoot, I tossed this in here. I picked this up from Target. This is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I love the Pixi Mists. I haven't tried this one yet, so I figured since my skin's getting so dry due to the cold weather that is upon us here in Minnesota, I would give this a try, so I picked this up. I picked up a CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara because I'm almost out of mine. Love this mascara. Seriously, one of my favorites of all time. Because Morphe is finally in Ulta, I did decide to pick up the Morphe 3502 palette. I was on the fence, but then I've seen a lot of good reviews on it, and I just could not resist. This is what she looks like. I just love all of like the warm tone orangey shades in here. I know the 350 has more browns and stuff, but I just love these warm tone orangey brown brick shades. So I'm really excited to dive into this and give this a test. I did swatch a couple of the shades, and it does feel like the formula is a lot better than the original 350. So excited that Morphe is stepping up their quality. So then I also just picked up some of my favorite Morphe brushes just to replace some of mine. I picked up 2 of the M441s. These are like the crease blending brush. I picked up 1 of the M433. This is like the MAC 217 brush. And then I also picked up the M510. Can't remember what this is for. Maybe contour highlight. But anyway, I picked those 4 brushes up. So then I picked up this Tarte Holiday Lip Crayon set. This is the, I forget what they call this and I can't see the name, the Pout Pleasures lip set. I've heard a lot of people rave about this formula, and it has a lot of like fun nudes and berries, so I decided to pick this up. And then yay, Milani is finally in Ulta too, so I picked up the Milani eyeshadow primer because I've heard so many people rave about this. And I also picked up the Milani Make It Last setting spray because I love setting sprays, so I figured I would test this one out too. I feel like I've heard pretty decent reviews on this, so we will see. I guess I picked up 2 of the M433s as well. So found another one in my box. I also picked this up from Freeman, Feeling Beautiful. This is their Polishing Charcoal and Black Sugar Scrub. I've gone through a full one of these already. I love this mask, and it's less than $5. So worth it. Literally worth every penny. If you guys are looking for, if you like an exfoliating mask, I would highly recommend this one. Picked up 2 more of the NARS, what do they call these? Power Matte Lip Pigments. These are their new, basically liquid lipsticks. I have one on my lips today. I do have it layered with a lip gloss, but I picked up the shade Don't Stop and Get It On. So the red is Don't Stop. It's just basically your all-American True Red, and then this nude shade is Get It On, which I am obsessed with. If you guys like liquid lipsticks and haven't tried that NARS formula yet, I would highly recommend. It's probably one of my favorites. It feels super hydrating on the lips. It doesn't feel drying, so I really like it. And I know it's expensive, but I really like the formula. So if you're looking for a good liquid lipstick, check that out. Then I just have, and I've already taken them all out of the box because I couldn't help myself, but I have 4 face palettes, 2 of them eyeshadow, 2 of them face, I guess. The 2 eyeshadow palettes that I picked up were the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, as well as the Subculture. The Subculture, I know a lot of people, I know this is a controversial palette, but I absolutely love Anastasia Beverly Hills. So even if I don't like the palette, I do like to collect her eyeshadow palettes. So obviously I had to get the Prism palette too, and I'm super disappointed. But this is what mine came to me looking like, so I'm definitely going to exchange this. But if you guys want to see a review on any of these palettes, let me know. So I also then picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, her newest one in, what do they call this, Sugar? The Sugar Kit. You've already seen this, but it comes with the shade Marshmallow, Gumdrop, Starburst, as well as Butterscotch. I basically just got this because everyone raves about Starburst, and, well, I wanted to see what it was like for myself. So I could try and swatch it here for you guys, but again, with my lights, here it is kind of on my wrist. Nothing comes across that great. But I also have almost all of her glow kits, so this is also kind of just a collector's thing for me. I picked up the new Becca Après-Ski face palette. Becca is like one of my favorite brands, as well as Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I haven't gotten a face palette yet from Becca, so I was so excited to see this when it came out. I'm so excited to add this to my collection. You do get 2 of their blushes, 1 of their bronzers, and then I forget what, 2, 3 highlights. I know this video is already gonna be a million years long, and I have a 2-year-old who's ready to be done right now. So that is the last thing that I picked up, you guys. Keep an eye out for my Sephora VIB haul that's coming up. I also have another Ulta package on the way. So I'll probably just include that in my Sephora VIB haul, because everything that I ordered from Ulta that time as well was stuff that I planned to get during the VIB sale. But again, I just like Ulta's point system better. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. Anyway, if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so before you go. And other than that, I will just see you in my next video. Bye.